Graphic organizers such as cellular processes and energies always start with a series of boxes and include connections to them and link together like-minded concepts. So for instance, you start at the top and the word cellular processes is in the topmost box. That means that everything underneath and connected to that box has to do with the cellular processes. So this helps you focus your thinking and only think about cellular processes. Then you have to read the words in between the different links to kind of follow the message. So for instance, cellular processes are affected by compounds such as, and some of these are filled in for you, carbohydrates, proteins, nucleic acids. And when you start to read things like that, if you have some knowledge of the topic, which you should at this point since this is review, you should realize that what's missing here is the other organic compound, which we're not going to call out, but that's how you know. And these are all at the same level, which is another clue. So it's a missing type of organic compound. And as, again, if you keep following the links, so an organic compound that affects cellular processes such as carbohydrates, which provide the cell with, and you have to figure out what carbohydrates do for the cell. Proteins is given to you, but so proteins is a type of compound, again, affected by a cellular process that includes enzymes, which are specialized proteins that catalyze reactions. Certainly, when you see words like this filled in, if you don't know much about them, you should go back and review what we've said about these things and how they end up in your activities. And certainly, we all have the almighty Google to look things up, to learn about these topics and terms if we need to. Going over to the other side, cellular processes include photosynthesis is one of the cellular processes, along with the cell cycle, which is also here. And if I'm not sure what goes here, I do know it's a type of cellular process. And here's another link and another clue. Photosynthesis is the opposite of whatever this process is. Things that have to do with photosynthesis are linked underneath, right here. Cellular processes include, we talk about these, but here's another link down here, which is another type of cellular process that includes movement of substances. One of the ways that substances are moved is active transport. If you didn't know what that was, you look it up. But I know active transport has to do with using energy to move things across the cell membrane. So there's another type of transport here, which we would have to fill in. And then there's some more details about that, which a type of that looks like it's diffusion. So these are, if you read through the graphic organizer, it helps you fill in the blanks. And certainly if you don't know enough information about filling in the blanks, that's a good clue to you that you need to do more work. Okay? So that's it. That's how you do this graphic organizer, fill in the missing words, and certainly find out as much information as you can about those things to help you review for your upcoming tests or to reinforce your understanding of cellular processes. Thanks.